activated. 1, 2, 1, 2. Timer up. So we are on time. 1, 2, 1, 2. Looking at you. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Let's get that going. Timer's going. How's the light? Bam. Do we need that one? Let's see. Got that. That looks pretty good. Yeah. I think maybe this one. We got lights, y'all. Illuminating the darkness. Ooh, that's really bright. Huh? That is really bright. Let's put that over there. That's better. That's better. Welcome to our Wednesday session. Yeah, this is your brother touching base with you in this incredible, powerful winter portal. Yes. Let's just take a moment before we tune in, come into a stillness. Lift your crown so that your spine expands, becomes nice and tall. Feel yourself, your touch points with the floor, the rug, your mat. Feel where you touch your body to the floor, that there is a sense of roots growing into the earth, effortlessly being called to this place where your flesh came from. Feel that expansion into Mother Earth, and the call to the core of Mother Earth glows with this golden earth energy, and your roots tap in. And you feel this energy flow up your roots, just like pouring water to a dry sponge. Drinking up this vital essence of earth energy that allows the minerals and components of Mother Earth to come together as your human body. Just breathe into that for a moment while I silence all the notifications. Breathe into that for a moment. Feeling your connection. And just simply place the palms facing up. Just getting a sense of being open to creation. The space that you occupy being the space that you get a chance to create with. Hear the sound of the breath. And we're going to simply tune in with 3 ohms. Opening up to the flow of life force and consciousness. Becoming one with it. Feeling the vibration come within your being as you bring the lips together to make the M sound. I want you to keep your hands open and just allow them to levitate above your legs. Go ahead and touch the index finger and thumb gently. This energy of self-knowledge. I'm going to all right. Closing the eyes. Let's synchronize our breath together. Looks like the sound is good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Let's make the last one a little higher pitched. Inhale deeply. Bring the palms together in front of the sternum, pressing the thumbs gently. Hold the breath for a moment. Feeling yourself as a container as you feel the pressure between the palms. Exhale out the mouth gently. Return the hands to their levitating position, using this as a way to get a sense of vibrating into the space of creation. At this body, the home you dwell in, we give thanks for a roof over our head and pray for everyone to have a safe sanctuary to dwell, be protected from the elements, learn to become one with the elements. That as you suspend your hands, that was a little tangent, I apologize. As you suspend your hands, you get a sense of being with this womb of creation. Today we're going to focus on, let's get up the notes. We're going to focus on turning the challenging energy of darkness into an opportunity for co-creative living. So we're going to turn the challenging darkness into an opportunity for co-creative living. We can generate the experience of beauty, I believe. Here we are in the winter solstice portal, coming out of the winter solstice portal, I should say, into winter this week. And a powerful time over these last 2 weeks, I should say. Last week coming into the portal and the energy that winter is bringing. Winter is a time of darkness. It is a time when in our society we have the experience, especially people in the north of the northern hemisphere, where the darkness can linger for a long time, thereby creating a sense of disconnection from the sun and bringing on depression. So there's an inspiration from our winter solstice in-home retreat last week. There's an inspiration that arose, I wanted to share, around using or elevating this energy of darkness as it takes us into spring. This winter time takes us into spring. So what is this darkness for? How did the indigenous people navigate living, in Alaska? And what were the ways that they were able to maintain a sense of inner peace and a connection to the movement of creation through the seasons? And I've been meditating on it myself, and I'm asking you as a love mission for you to meditate on that. What is the way to embody the season so we flow according to the design of life and we are empowered by the darkness of winter? What is the way? What do we have an opportunity to become with our behavior? Now, when I ask that question is what I'm going to share with you, these 3 ways to, 1, elevate the frequency that we are vibrating internally in. We may rely on the sun to come and illuminate the day, sun as a metaphor of consciousness, right? Get a chance to illuminate and we can see what there is to create. Yes, there are responses of our physiology to the sun that will allow the secretion of certain neurotransmitters, neurohormones that gives us a sense of a different experience of the day or days. So when the days are dark, now that influence is not there. So the intention of this session is to embody practices that can allow us to become that radiance of the sun. Maybe this is our time to practice dusting off the ways to activate the inner awareness, the inner vision, the inner vibratory frequencies that can give us a sense of looking into the darkness and still be conscious so we don't miss the radiant light that the sun brings and the vibratory heat. And now we go into strengthening our own channels, circulatory channels, lymphatic channels, and nerve channels, and subtle energy channels, so that we elevate the vibration of our being. So elevating vibration, let's give an example of it and just drop into the practice of focus, breath, and vibration, or vibrating. Those are the three practices to help us to become the radiance of the sun. So the sun releases heat, light. So to begin feeling that radiance within your being, I want you to go ahead and start rubbing the hands together. Just notice what happens between the palms, what you begin to feel. And if you're not feeling anything, you're not moving fast enough, and you're not pressing and allowing a pressure be between the hands to create the phenomenon of friction. And then maybe you start to feel the muscles in the arms, maybe your chest muscles. Now, long deep breath. If you have glasses on, you want to take them off. Little faster, breathe a little deeper. Quickly place the center of the palm over the eyes. Feel the radiant heat from your being. Maybe you can feel the heartbeat. Activation. You are experiencing the activation of your frequency, your vibration. Raising the vibration. And you will become more and more radiant and begin to see with your eyes closed. That means becoming more and more conscious. Look into this darkness and realize how you can create with it. You can visualize, and it will respond. If you imagine a beautiful place in nature, feel the energy flow in now. See, use our imagination. Feel the energy flow from the center of the palms into the eyes, into the optic nerve, even if you don't know where it is. Just feel it going into the center of the brain. Begin to feel the sun energy begin to illuminate in the center of the brain. A light begin to glow. Imagine that. See how the darkness responds. As you imagine the same light begin to grow at the center of your heart, center of your chest. Then the lower abdomen, the navel point. Feel the energy of the sun begin to grow. Those three brains. Now keep the eyes closed. Slide the hands down to the knees. Let's begin spinal flex. Now feel the light of the breath. When I say the light of the breath, I mean feel the luminous energy of the life force that is bringing life to every cell of your body through the movement of the lungs and the heart. So now we're clearing that central channel. We like to use this spinal flex. Now, when you're at home, you can do this longer. So now we're practicing focus. We're using that focus to sharpen the focus. So when you look into the darkness, you could see the vision of the inspiration that is coming for you to fulfill. The darkness becomes this canvas, this oracle even, that reveals to you what you are to do next when you're overwhelmed or feeling uncertain. And you know you need to do something. You know you need to change, or you know you need to activate or initiate. Be assertive that you can get still and allow the vision to show you, the darkness to show you what the next right step is for you to take on the path of that fulfillment that will bring you the joy that no other external stimulus can bring, which will allow the breaking of addictive tendencies to external stimulation. Right? When I say addictive, I mean behavior that is counterproductive for your health and well-being. Now, really deepen into the breath and the movement. Right? Not necessarily fast, but deepen the breath and give it a little more strength on the inhale and exhale. Allow it to be balanced between inhale and exhale, but give it a little more vigor and strength and activity. For some of you, you may be able to move faster. Some of you, it may cause you to get lightheaded as your body is learning to experience the movement of circulation, right? And enlivening. So move according to a place that is comfortable for you. This should be invigorating and never take you into any experience of being imbalanced or uncomfortable or any pain. So take care of yourself and listen to your spine and listen to your body and listen to the breath. So these are the first two abilities: focusing and breathing. You bring those two together and you focus on your breath, and you will be supported by both to enliven yourself, to embody your presence as the Son of our Creator, S-U-N, right? So now that's a little bit of alchemy right there. We're only doing 3 movements, so this is one. And then we'll open up the central channel with some twists, and we'll do a Shakti Prana to really elevate and activate. And it may have a mantra with it. I believe it will. Now you should start to feel a warmth, see, becoming the sun. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale nice and tall. Feel the crown. Feel yourself grow like a tree into space, tapping into the source of your consciousness. Cannon breath out the mouth. Place the palms up, let them be suspended, touching the index finger and thumb. Feel yourself floating in space, seeing all the stars, feeling your roots in Mother Earth, connected to the source of your consciousness. This is using the darkness to create with. Now you're elevating the vibration of the darkness into a womb of creation. Yes, it's vast, but this is where your question brings to you an awareness of what you have an opportunity to become when you ask, okay, what's our mission, soul of my being, on earth at this time, in this moment? What's my next right step? Maybe on the path of fulfilling your destiny, if that's your original question of being. Maybe there's a situation. I'm in this situation. And who do I get to become to be the solution for this challenge I am facing? So now you are activating the darkness. Now you are stepping into your ability to be conscious. Sun as a metaphor of consciousness. Now you become the sun. You start radiating these questions. And other stars will reflect back to you the answers. I just had that little vision. All right. Come with a right angle at the elbow. Keep the index finger and thumb touching. Let's make it active, like so. Inhaling right, exhaling left, activating the core muscles that go along the spine and radiate up through the hip girdle. Excuse me, the pelvic girdle. From the thighs, that psoas muscle. So feel your sit bones supporting the movement as you inhale left, exhale right. Now, as you hear the movement of the breath, I want you to hear the mantra of truth is my identity, right? So you inhale Sat, exhale Nam. So now we're bringing in the third ability to vibrate. You can vibrate using the vocal cords and you can vibrate within. Isn't that something? You can let the breath be dynamic doing the movement. Really move the breath to create the movement. Inhale, center. Lift the muscles of the pelvic floor if it's comfortable for you. Draw the navel point in and up. Tuck in the chin. Now begin to feel the muscles of your core. Feel this energy rise. Feel your warmth awaken. Gentle breath out the mouth. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them down into your ribs. Move slow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, upper arms into the ribs. Now, if your shoulders have any issues, move into a range that is comfortable for you. We're moving slow just to open up the connection to the energy channels associated with the arms. If we were looking from a Taoist perspective, we'd be looking at the small and large intestines and the heart and lungs. These are processors of life force, whether that life force is coming from food or it is the subtle life force coming from breath. Now, we're going to get more vigorous with it. And we want you to vibrate the ribs. And we're going to use the mantra Har on the exhale. Har. So it's a kind of hug to the A sound, H-A-R. You want to roll the R, excuse me. So the tongue is touching the upper palate. So you begin to vibrate the upper palate, which brings the vibration up into the brain. So you begin secreting neurohormones and neurotransmitters that give you a sense of being that vibrating center of creation, receiving inspiration, intuition, and witnessing the synchronicity that is there to support you receiving all the resources you need in abundance to fulfill your destiny and support the fulfillment of others, creating a beautiful life. How about that? How about that vision? Yeah. But you can step into any manifesting vision. Maybe ask for clearing. So the solution to the issue you're facing when we're doing this movement and we're chanting, come into the vibration. Hud, 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 hud. It's only 30 seconds to go. Hud, dig in. Hud, 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 hud. Maintain a comfortable pace for you. Balance of the breath, sound and breath. Hud, vibrate. Hud, hud, hud. You are the sun. Hud, hud, hud. The darkness allows you to flow. Hud, to be you. Hud, hud, to radiate your light, your love. Hud, hud, your sound. Hud, your vibration. Hud, 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 hud. 5, hud, 4, hud, 3, hud, 2, hud, 1. Inhale, reach up, spread fingers, strong arms, strong bodies, lift the muscles of the pelvic floor, draw the navel point in and up, tuck in the chin. Feel the strength of your body. Count and breath out the mouth. Inhale. Lift. Muscles of the pelvic floor. Navel point in and up. Just feel the energy rising. Feel the energy of your radiance. You are the sun and you are the darkness. Count and breath out the mouth. Last one. Inhale. Lift. Muscles of the pelvic floor. Navel point in and up. Tucking in the chin. Eyes draw up and in. Look up at the stars. See your connection to the source of consciousness. Feel you are connected, supported, loved, provided for. And exhale. Shake the arms out a bit, the shoulders. Return the hands to the levitating position. This time touch the ring finger, which is the thumb finger, and the thumb in an active form. So I want you to breathe into this as I go through our recap and conclude our session. Just take a moment before you get up and start your day or return to your day, depending the time of day you're viewing this. Just take a moment and sink into this awareness that You are radiating this energy into your life. This is a place where you can visit. You can tune into these abilities to focus. As you focus, you develop concentration. And what you focus on is what you're going to bring your conscious energy to. That conscious energy will expand until that tipping point happens and then manifest. So this is an ongoing practice. This is a way of living, really. Yeah. So you're going through these challenges if you have any. And they're the opportunity to go in, as you close your eyes with me, go in to the darkness and realize it is the womb that is giving you an opportunity to be. The same way your mother's womb gave you an opportunity to be. All right, so we may have these challenges, these issues. That's point A. This is the place where we can activate and travel to point B, being. So that is the question you want to ask. Who do I have the opportunity to be, to become, so that I experience the solutions and the answers for the challenges that I face, or to fulfill this vision. Maybe there's a vision. Maybe it's not just about a problem or difficulty. Maybe there's a vision. Who do I get a chance to be to fulfill this vision? Maybe you're already receiving these inspirations, ideas that are creative and then involve someone to bring them to life. Whichever way, and wherever you are in the spectrum, there is the place of being still and using your three abilities: focus, breath, vibrate. Focus on the breath. Use the breath to vibrate your being. Then the space that once was dark and maybe bringing a little bit of fear or anxiousness or uncertainty, then it can become, you elevate the space, the vibration of it, and it can become a different source of experience. Right? You radiate your consciousness and you vibrate, and then you begin to hear the intuition, and the inspiration comes to direct your actions to the next right step. And then synchronicity brings that miracle, it brings that experience that gives you confidence in the process of manifesting, in the process of being a vibratory energy, being the SUN of your creator. All right, family, let's bring the palms together and we'll tune out with the mantra Sat Nam. Let's do that. Truth is my identity. Palms together, press the thumbs into the sternum. And remember to sit still before you push off into the day, and hydrate yourself. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Wintertime is important. It's a water time according to the Taoist season. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Long Sat and a short Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Thank you, Creator, for this time together. Thank you for the protection that surrounds all beings during this transforming time on earth. Thank you for the solutions, for the answers that come into each and every being, that draws them to the next right step, that brings them closer every step to realizing inner peace, so that they can spread peace on Mother Earth, peace amongst our human family. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the provisions and ways in which we are taken care of in this moment. Thank you for them showing up and for us to be able to see it and receive it and give it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We ask this for all our family and all our relations, and protect those beings out there that may be in the cold or may have any needs. Thank you, thank you, thank you for taking time. All right. Continue to create a beautiful day. One love.